Hi, welcome to PleasureSports. Today we're going to take a look at Quiksilver's new synchro for this season. This comes in a 4.3 millimeter. It also comes in a 3.2 millimeter. And what that means to you is that you've got 4 millimeter thick neoprene in the core, which is the chest and lower body, and you have 3 millimeter in the shoulders and the arms. In the 3.2 version, you have 3 millimeter neoprene in the core, back, and body, and you have 2 millimeter in the arms. So you can pick your thickness based on water temperature and also your tolerance to cold water. All are identical with materials and construction. The only difference is the thickness. So first of all, what's new this season, you've got 100% of what Quiksilver calls F, as in the letter F and N, F and light neoprene. And that's a really stretchable neoprene. You can notice here, I've got 3 millimeter neoprene that I'm stretching out as if it were 2 millimeter neoprene. It's super gummy. The other thing that I love about this wetsuit is that it's chest entry. So in case you've not seen a chest entry suit or you're not really that familiar with them, the chest entry suits eliminate having a back zipper, and sometimes back zippers can be limiting in stretch of materials. So if you have a zipper here, it can be limiting. It's also a preference thing. If you prefer to enter through the back, it's totally normal. It's really up to you, and you can enter through the front like this suit. I'll show you this entry system in a second. First thing I want to show you though is that what we have here on the front of this suit is a wind resistant material. It's a neoprene, and it's also water repellent. Again, this is to keep protecting your core, which is heating up your body, and so that the warm blood goes out to the extremities, the arms and legs. So we really need to protect the organs. The next thing I want to show you with this suit is the seam construction. What you'll see here is in manufacturing, the pieces of neoprene were cut and they were glued together, and then they were blind stitched throughout. So this is a sealed seam suit. A blind stitch doesn't penetrate all the way through like a flat lock stitch does. It goes halfway through, and that way you don't have pinholes all the way through where water can leak in. Because the more water that flushes into the suit, the harder your body has to work to heat that water up. So you want just enough water to get in the suit so your body can heat it up. So you want a nice fitting suit. You don't want extra material. And one of the great things about this synchro is that it's anatomically cut to fit the body naturally, so you don't have water pooling in the suit, which is really nice. On the back here, you'll see that same sort of shark skin panel, wind resistant, water repellent. I want you to notice the large panels in the suit here. There's a lot of seams in the suit, so less seams, more stretch. There's no seam on the back here, so you can really stretch out and straddle in this suit naturally, which is really great, because if you're using high-end neoprenes, it's really great to have a cut that complements the material. The other thing I want to show you is the knee pads. We've got abrasion-resistant knee pads, and we also have a storage key pocket holder. I'm trying to figure out where it is this season, and I have a feeling that it's behind this zipper. There it is. So here it is. So we have a place that you can stash your key. You can put it through the loop here, and you can stash it under here, or you can leave it floating. I highly recommend that you use your ballet key so that you don't ruin any electronic key that you're bringing with you to the beach or out in your water session. So this is how you would get into the suit, into a chest entry suit. And you can notice that this zipper zips toward the right shoulder, and the right shoulder is actually closed and the left shoulder is open. So only one side of this suit is open, and what that creates is there's only one way water can get into the suit, which is great. So this shoulder being closed limits water flushing into the suit, which is really a nice design, and only gives us one area. And this area that can have water come through has a glide skin material here that creates a seal, and it also has an adjustable cinch so that you can tighten it based on your shoulder and really keep water out. Let's take a look at how to get into the suit. You flip the collar back. The suit's really easy to get into. It has a really wide top opening. You can see how stretchy, again, the materials are in the synchro. I like to grab inside the suit, in the armpits, flip the suit inside out, and now you have the widest part of the wetsuit, so you can just step right in like a pair of trousers. So it's a nice little trick I like to use. Once you get the wetsuit up the legs, you really need to work it bottom up into the groin, really up into the waist. Don't leave any material down here, because then it's going to feel tight up in the upper part of the wetsuit. Once you get it nice and snug up around the waist and chest, that's when you go ahead and put your left or right arm in first, put the other arm in, and the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to put your collar over your head. That's the last step. And then you'll zip it up. I'll show you how that looks here. And zipping is pretty natural. I have one of these suits myself. And I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to zip that? I can't see in a mirror. And it was really natural and really easy, as you can see here, to zip it up. So it's really nice. The other thing that I want to show you and draw your attention to is the inside of the suit. We talked a little bit about the BioFleece lining inside and how it's heat retaining and wicks away water. But I want you to be able to see what you're getting for your money. And I'm going to do that by flipping the suit inside out. So everywhere that you see this bright neon color is where the BioFleece material is. You can see a couple other things too while we're here. Let's take a look at the suit now. Okay. So what we have here is we're looking at the front of the suit. From the inside out, and this is the chest. So you can see the BioFleece material here, again, wicks away water, so it wants to keep it away from the chest, and it's also heat retaining. You can also see spot taping in the suit, and you can really see that anatomical cut when it's turned inside out, how you see the pre-bent knees, and you can see how natural, it looks like there's a body already in the suit again. This is so that your body doesn't fight against the materials. This is the back of the suit, so you see the BioFleece material again. When you have these types of materials, you have less water absorption, so the suit feels lighter, it dries quicker, you stay warmer. So it's a beautiful suit, and if I missed any features, and I may have, you can always learn more about the suit on our website at PleasureSports.com.